Hey, you guys enjoyed the last episode of cooking with me, so we're cooking again. Today we're cooking Cajun Gumbo. As you guys know, I'm from Nashville, Tennessee. My dad raised me on the stuff. I was eating this when I was developing inside the womb, but I've never actually made it before, so I think it's going to be a running theme where I make something that I've had before, but never actually made. So, here's the ingredients. You're going to need some celery, some jalapeños, bell pepper, bay leaves, cayenne. That's actually that's thyme. Cayenne, thyme, allspice if you want it, maybe. All-purpose flour, chicken broth. About a quart or so of it. Garlic as you need. An onion, whole onion, salt found at your local crucible. Pepper, chicken thighs. You want to try to get these with bone in and skin on, but if you can't find it, it's fine. Who cares? Andouille sausage. Depending on the part of the country, you will have fabulous andouille sausage, or this will be your only choice. So, take what you can get. And also, like oil. Grapeseed oil is a good oil for this type of stuff. All right, the first real step that you're going to want to do here, you're going to want to get your chicken thighs, and you're gonna want to get them in a nice pan here. And you're basically just gonna sear the crap out of them. You're gonna cook them basically all the way through, but the point is, get them in a pan, oil in the pan, cook them. It's pretty simple. You just put it on heat. Bye. Very important thing while it's cooking: pepper and spice this. Good, it's actually going on it. Pepper and spice this. You want to add some salt, some cayenne. I'm going to just do a lot of black pepper because black pepper makes everything taste amazing. And then you get a little bit of, yeah, that's right. Oh, so fresh. I haven't even picked it off the cayenne vine yet. I cut my fingernails, so I can't actually open this very easily. Cut. It's pretty simple. You're just spicing as needed. All that hot spices. And then you want salt. You want to be sure to salt and pepper while you're cooking, not after, because then it makes everything taste so much better. Because science and stuff that I don't really know about, but it's fine. Now, while your chicken is doing its chicken thing over there and getting cooked and whatnot, inspect your tongs. Make sure they work. And you just put them over there. You want to also get, I forgot to tell you, you need like a nice amber beer for many purposes. That's really good. One is cooking, other is drinking. You're going to use some of that in food, others intake. Now, vegetables and stuff. This is pretty simple. You guys know from the last cooking episode how to do at least these, right? Yeah. You also have onions this time. Pretty simple for bell peppers. Actually, I think it's pretty simple. I sharpened my knife since last time, since I did this. So pretty simple. Boom. And then a lot of people don't like seeds, the bell pepper seeds. They can get a little bit spicy. I think they're bitter or something. I don't know. I don't use them. So, you want to get your bell pepper, and you're gonna cut it up a bunch. I sharpened the knife. I bought a whetstone. There's reasons. It's a really dull knife after a while. It's still pretty dull, but I gave it a nice, 10-15 minute sharpening session, and it's doing better. It's a really crappy knife, like I said in the first video. So, someone out there also commented last time, "Oh, Holtzmann, you're using the same cutting board for meats and vegetables. That's gonna make you sick." I've been doing it my entire life. I've been doing that my entire life, and the only place I am sick is probably in the head, so you're fine. It's fine. Just wash it off after. Probably the only thing I actually wash routinely is my cutting board. Okay, back over to the chicken. Yeah, see this? It's happy. Get nice and happy. I'm gonna turn that over. Yeah. See how that? It's good stuff. Make sure it's nice and good. You probably don't want that in there, right? It's getting heated up to like such degrees that it's fine. It's fine, really. And then when you flip it, you're gonna want to re-spice everything, because that's how cooking works. Salt, pepper, cayenne. Yeah, maybe some good chicken. Get a real salt thing, not this. Of course. There we go. Back to the veggies. Got jalapeños. Got the tops off. Got the tops off. Okay. Here's the big thing. Some people don't like their jalapeno spicy. So if you're not into that whole thing, you can remove the seeds and whatnot. Okay, but you can do that by just cutting out the little center pieces here. This is done the wrong way. I've butchered this. Absolutely. There's probably a tutorial video if you want to see how to cleanly do this, but you know, fuck it. Okay, there you go. That's how you get it without the seeds and whatnot in a bad way. Me, I don't care. I love jalapenos. They are spicy. They are delicious. Marcus, do you like them?
I do.
Good, because I'm not cutting the seeds out of this one. There's going to have some nice spice in it with the cayenne. You want to cut these up nice and good. I've cut these two entirely different ways, so this is going to be very odd. I'm already drunk after one sip of the beer. Not. You know, I'm a lightweight. Yeah. And get it all nice and happy. Most of this stuff is going to get kind of cooked down. I should probably using the larger cutting board for this, but you know what? Whatever. Yeah. Oh, it's got some spice to it. Feel it in your nose. And you want to monitor your chicken the entire time. Yeah. Get on in there. Yeah, it's a pretty big raw piece, so it's nice and spread out. You're just going to want to make sure that gets cooked. And then you go back to your vegetables. Andouille sausage. Go there. Celery. Very easy. See these parts? You don't want them. See these parts? I don't know if you want those, but they look ugly, so I'm cutting them off. Celery is one of the oddest things because it's like, normally I hate celery, but when you put it in gumbo, holy crap does it taste good. Yeah, let's probably want to that in half and then cut that in half. Okay. Celery, it's okay to leave it nice, big, and chunky because it's. No, I got it. There. It'll be a lot easier to deal with now. Put all your vegetables into one thing, because they're basically all going in at the same time, except for your garlic. Why? Garlic, like, cooks quicker or something like that. It's pretty easy, I think. Yeah. Celery actually does smell really good when you cook it. Next thing, garlic. Oh, wait. Do you want to do onion first or garlic first? I'll figure it out. We'll do it live. Dude, yeah, see, look at it. Look how sharp this knife is. It's so bad. Cut the onion. Peeled skin. You guys ever seen a grocery store where they actually have pre-peeled onions with no outsides on them? It's really weird. An old grocery store in Nashville did it, or Kroger's in Nashville did it near my place, and I think it's because it was near an old folks' home. They assumed they were too lazy. Yeah. Also, apparently, if you wash these, I don't know if this is true. I'm gonna try it. If you run these under water, you won't like get onion crap in your eyes and cry. I've heard that before. Never tried it. We'll test it live. Okay. Yeah, there. Onions. Simple. Holding it together while cutting it like this. Nice. Okay. I'm bad at puzzles, guys. Also, this knife is really sharp. And I'm also really hungry today. Yeah. Now you just go like this. You know, for the most part, I think that actually worked. Ow. If that knife was sharp, I would have just cut myself. Yeah. The perks of having dull knives, I guess. Whoever said if you just wash these things off. They're lying. They're lying. Wait, I have an idea. I saw this on Reading Rainbow when I was a kid. You put sunglasses on while cutting onions. Before you cut the onion, because my eyes are still watering really bad. Put sunglasses on. Not only do you look sweet, but you can cut onions and not see anything really at the same time because I'm inside. You have sunglasses on. Yeah. See, the whole thing is when you cut the onion like that, the onion has layers and it's just going to naturally fall apart anyway, so it's fine to have. Yeah. You know what? I think the sunglasses trick is the better one than washing it. Washing it basically didn't do anything. Are you crying there, Marcus?
Nope. I'm not above it, though.
Good man. The only things that make me cry are watching Bambi and cutting onions. My eyes are legitimately crying under here. Oh, God damn it! Is it working? Close enough. The sunglasses aren't working really either. You're not gonna lie. Ah! Ah! Okay. Add to the pot. Look how messy the kitchen is already. It's how you know you're doing well. Go check out chicken. Oh, chicken's doing wonderful. Good thing I tested these tongs before I used them. Okay. I'll let that sit. Alright, last part, garlic. Part of the prep. By the way, the reason we are prepping all... That was not the right way to do garlic, Pat. The reason we're doing all this prep work is because we're making something called a roux, spelled R-O-O or R-O-U-X or R-O-U-G-H. It's Cajun, so you never really know. Once met a woman named spelled R-A-C-H-E-L. How do you what's that name, Marcus? Like how would you pronounce that?
Rachel?
No, it's Rochelle.
My eyes are watering now.
Goddamn right there. That was a powerful onion. You picked a good one. I think at this point I'm going to keep these on for the cool factor. Another thing, I like garlic. I like a lot of garlic. So I'm going to put a whole head of garlic in this because, I mean, why not? Can you think of any reasons why not?
Nope.
Alright. And this time we're just going to do the normal, yeah. Because last time we figured out if you just... It's gone. Lost. Thank you. If you just crush it, it basically peels everything off. And you don't have to spend 20 minutes trying to peel garlic like I was. So next time, just do this. Hope you have a knife you don't really care about, or just like a meat cleaver, which should be good enough. And these are all really tiny little pieces. This is a good amount of garlic. Okay, I think garlic actually makes your eyes water too. I can't remember. I probably should have cut the ends off these before I crushed them. You might notice I might be sweating a little bit. It's also hot. It is like 80 degrees here in Seattle. Man, that is just... See, the problem with garlic is that it's like sugary. It's all sugary. So then when you're trying to peel all this paper sticks to your hands, and I'm gonna take these off because I can't see if the paper's off the garlic. My eyes are watering, weren't they? Does it all look okay? Is it fine?
I think you'll live.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do I look stoned?
No. No red.
Sweet. Yeah, just get the garlic. It's the worst part about garlic. It tastes so good. It's probably really good for you. I'm not 100% on that. But I just want to peel the garlic, man. I want to get to the delicious insides of the garlic, but it doesn't want you to. I'm sure there's like master chefs in France that are laughing at me right now, which, by the way, master chefs in France, why are you watching the Destiny YouTuber make food? I'm not going to question it, but please send me wine. I lost count of which is paper and which isn't. Okay, like last one, yeah. Yeah. Oh God, there's so much fucking. I fixed it. Now, there's also other ways to like prepare garlic where you just smash the crap out of it, man. Just and now you got like minced garlic. Boom, instantaneous. Boom, done. Smash garlic. Good stuff. Shit. Look, like all this is going to be cooking in a pot for hours, so there's probably not going to be a hell of a lot left of it anyway at the end of the... God, yeah. And we're just going to give it a couple of these for good measure. Alright. And you want to keep your garlic separate from everything, okay? Keep your garlic separate from everything. Now, you might notice I have the chicken off. It's basically done now. The only thing we're doing here with the chicken is letting it sit on low to keep it, you know, to keep it going, keep it fresh, keep it nice and hot. The next part here, I urge you, if this is the first time cooking gumbo and making a roux, you do not step away from the roux, because you will burn the roux, and everything will taste horrible then. You don't want to burn the roux. Roux is half parts flour, half parts oil. And I know that sounds disgusting. You're like, why would I ever want that? Well, I'm not sure either. That's some cooking science stuff that I don't know or understand. But I got a half cup of all-purpose flour here. I have a stovetop, basically on high. And I'm just going to add a bunch of oil to this. Now look at this. That looks disgusting, right? Right?
A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. Alright, so you gotta mix it. Can't remember if you want to do oil first or then flour. That probably doesn't matter. So, you're gonna want to mix all of this up. You see how it's already doing that right there? It's working. It's working. By the way, keep your flour in a plastic Ziploc baggie. Or an actual container, who knows. Okay. It's working. Okay, now this right here is a light roux. You want to get in close on this, Marcus. There's important stuff here. The roux is the most important part of a gumbo. How dark the gumbo is entirely determined by your roux, which is why you don't want to burn your roux. You want this to be good. This is a good roux. Also, a cast iron skillet for making this is just amazing. But I don't have that. I'm doing it all in one big pot. Notice how I keep moving this? It's because I don't want to burn it. I cannot emphasize this enough, everyone. I'm going to turn the heat down just a hair. But yeah. The roux. This is a white roux right now. It's a very light roux. It means our gumbo would be very light. And it also wouldn't have the full-bodied flavor that a roux can provide. So you're going to keep standing here, and you are going to keep stirring the roux until it gets dark. You're going to get this thing like dark chocolate. And you're going to think, but won't that taste bad? Probably if it's on its own. Which is why you have all the other delicious things in the gumbo. Someone's probably made gumbo before, and they're like, you burned it. I probably have. I don't know. I've only made a roux like twice in my life, and I was a little bit drunk when I made it. So, I don't remember it entirely too well. But now, we're just going to keep doing this. And I'll update you in a little bit. Remember how important it was that I said that you don't step away? This has been about 3 to 5 minutes after we cut off, and we're starting to get into like a sort of lighter color right here. And notice how quickly it sticks to everything. Probably need to use a smaller pot next time for the roux. But I digress. This is the roux. You don't want to burn it. It is getting darker, and that is good. So one of the important things to also note here is don't fucking touch the roux with your hands. This is oil and flour, and it will really hurt if you get it on your hands. I might very well be burning the roux right now, guys. I am burning my roux. Actually, no, it's fine. Alright, look. I'm improvising since I'm using too large of a pot, and the roux is condensing down a bunch now. So basically, if I leave it too spread out like this, it's gonna burn. So we're just doing this right here. Use a small. You want to use like a small skillet, small pot, or something like that. Probably work out better for making your roux. But you can see how it is getting darker. It is getting significantly darker. Once it gets to like this, that's how I like my roux. That's how the gumbo is dark. So one thing you'll notice right here, real quick, the roux goes through like different stages. It gets oily, it gets soft, it gets hard, and then towards the end where I start to like it, it starts to liquefy back up again, which is why I'm okay to cook it in this, which means we can really get it dark. Notice how we are at like a milk chocolate. If I were to tell you I'm cooking milk chocolate right now, you wouldn't be able to tell, would you? Damn right you wouldn't. So, but it's not milk chocolate. You put this on your tongue right now, you'd probably be in a severe amount of pain. Just like my face is right now because it's really fucking hot in here. That's what the beer's for. The beer is for cooking. Yeah, that too. Alright, we'll be back in a little bit. Alright, we're getting very close, everyone. Look at that. Look at that color difference. Very close, very close, very close. So, personally for me, this is dark enough. Oh, that was painful. Splash a little bit, it's fine. It's fine. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna move on to the adding of these. Sweating the vegetables. All right.
That looks gorgeous.
Yeah. All right. Now we have added our roux and vegetables together, and these are being vaporized right now because how painful it was when that roux hit me. Now the vegetables are feeling it. The vegetables are feeling the pain, which is good. I probably should have had more roux for the size of this pot, but you know, whatever. We're gonna keep on stirring this. Actually, I'm gonna move away from the whisk. The spoon. Which, now that I remember, why wasn't I cooking the roux with a spoon? Use a spoon to cook your roux. Gotta keep it moving. Okay, now. I'm gonna let that go for a little bit longer. And then we're going to add chicken broth. A lot of chicken broth. About a quart of it to this. Might need to do more. Don't know yet. This is a really big pot, surprisingly. This is my first time cooking in it. Yes, I washed it. Last little bit here. Garlic. Add that to it. Yeah, that's a good smell. It's hot. It is hot standing over a roux. Forgot. That's what I had this for. I was like, this isn't looking liquidy enough. Now it's liquidy enough. Ah, smell that alcohol cooking off. You want to make sure you cook all the alcohol off, by the way. All right, everyone. Time for broth. God, that is just not getting at it. God, it's going everywhere. This is a horrible container. I was getting ready to do a bit about how you need to do this slowly. Oh God, what is happening? Yeah. How's everyone doing tonight? Welcome to Holtz's kitchen. I should have made the roux darker. Hopefully that doesn't break.
Come in.
Okay, next time pour this out into the container itself so you can actually pour that well, because God, that went everywhere it could feasibly go. Anyway, but now we're back. So this is the gumbo. It should be darker. I should have made my roux darker. Should have made it much darker. But learning experience and whatnot. I'm gonna cook that up, get it nice and like bubbly, basically. And look at this fine mess I'd probably have to clean up. Oh yeah, shit. I can let that go now because it's no longer in like must watch, must protect mode. It's just andouille sausage. Oh, you can do two at a time. Look at that. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna add all our chicken thighs. Break them up a little bit. But they're going to get broken up pretty good, so they're going to be sitting in this for quite a while. This is going to be a pretty hearty gumbo because we got 2 pounds of chicken thighs instead of just like 1 pound, which would have been fine. But hey, you know, whatever. It's all good. Does that not look delicious right now? Just, well, maybe not to you, but it is delicious. It smells wonderful. I actually haven't eaten anything today, so this is torture. And now, I'm gonna take all our andouille sausage, all this nice smoky flavor. I'll put that in there. Now we're just gonna mix that up. It looks like gumbo. All this green stuff right here, it'll get it'll soak up all this and it'll get lighter. Yeah, now you got that. You got your spoon to stir it. I feel like I need to go take a shower. All right, I'll get back to you in. Okay, you want to leave this for about 3 to 4 hours. Now this next part here is basically entirely optional. While you are waiting for this stuff to bubble and burble and become even more delicious, you can just get a little peek of it in there, it's so good. You are going to want to make some rice. Rice is unbelievably easy to cook. I have here 2 cups of Texamati rice. Like I said, this is optional, but it's not optional. And what you're going to want to do, for every cup of rice that you put in, it's 2 cups of water. So this is 2 cups of rice. I got 4 cups of water in here. So we're gonna boil it. But boiling is it's moving stuff, sorry. One thing you're gonna want to do is add some salt to the water. Makes it boil faster, makes the rice taste a little bit better. So I just got some kosher salt here, boom, ba bing, there you go. That's good enough. Sweet. Alright, one more thing you probably want to add to it. A little bit of extra virgin olive oil. There's a very oily top on this. Yes, I've used that thoroughly. Add a little bit of olive oil to the top of your water. There you go. Now, all you're going to do is let that come to a boil. You don't need to do anything. It's simple. It's that simple. Just let it sit there. Now, this looks lovely, doesn't it? One thing you're going to want to do is skim oil off the top because there is a lot of oil. So the easiest thing to do, get a spoon, paste it down like that, and look at all that oil. It just suddenly gets on there. So simple. And then you put it into glass. Hold on, this is probably going to be easier if I just... There we go. Much easier. I don't have to stick my hand in the pot as much. You don't want to get too much gumbo in there, but you want to skim oil off the top. Why do you want to do that? Because you don't want oily gumbo. Pretty simple. You gotta keep it going good. Does this not look delicious, guys? Okay, we're back a little bit here. And you see how this is boiling? You see how this is boiling? It's really simple now. You take your rice. You pour. Rice is so hard. People that buy rice cookers are chumps. You got a pot and a measuring cup. You're good. Okay, now you turn your stove top to low. Should probably move these Cheerios. It's probably a fire hazard. Turn that to low. Grab your lid. Put it on. And then you set a timer for... Good, that's enough. Timer for 30 minutes. And you don't do anything. You just sit back. And now we got rice making. We got gumbo that's been de-oiled for the most part. And you just gotta go crack a beer, accept them all out now. Well, that's sad. See how that says it's done? Yeah. Alright. There, cooked rice. There, gumbo. Thing to hold this with. Alright. Boom. Cooked rice. That's not even TV magic editing. I went and watched a bunch of Funhouse videos. Oh, one video. Like, while this was going on. How easy is that? Look at this. Boom. Just perfectly cooked rice. Perfectly cooked rice. Now, time to look at the gumbo. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. That right there, There's a fine gumbo. Alright, let's plate this shit up. First step, get yourself a bowl. Step 2, put some rice in the bowl. Step 4, fill the bowl with gumbo. Also, you should probably pick out the bay leaves. You don't want to eat those. But yeah, gumbo. Let's put this on like a... That's the wrong button. Look at this artisanal... Yeah. Gumbo! I'm gonna go eat this. Y'all enjoy it if you decide to make it. Bye!